Greetings, I'm Cross Knights, and this is Let's Play Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. And the last time, I ran into the petty thugs again, and now I have the ability to turn into a Grumble Bear. And I am shocked by this, but I found an entire gigantic, ridiculous secret area in this section, and I ran through it a little bit, and I'm not quite sure how to beat it, and I don't want to deal with it right now. So I think I'm just gonna move on to the next area, because, like, it's ridiculous, right? I had no idea that was there. Just try spring. How do I get out of here? Ah, that looks promising. There we go. Goodbye. Click. But that's it. Punch Tanaka told us to go to the town of Mute Notes, and I have just arrived here. Jimmy can smell the stale remnants of cigarette smoke. Good, we got one of those nice bank fountains we've all been hearing about. I'm pretty sure there's a new shop here, so. What do you want, kid? Oh, right. Welcome to the First Bank of Grouse. Now, I put a lot of money in right before I came here. Unfortunately, I wouldn't get interest on it, but whatever. Let's just withdraw everything. Well, I'll leave 45 in there, 43 or whatever that was. Oh, hey, Jimmy. I was a bit distracted with work. How do you like my office? I like to keep a few mementos that remind me of home. It feels like it's been a long time since I left Smile, but I guess things have been moving quickly as of late. The Legato branch of the First Bank of Grouse was a big success. That town was quite rich, you see. Rich people have a lot of money, and because of them, my bank's been able to grow. The impoverished people of Mute Notes haven't been able to deposit as much, unfortunately. I can still make money off the poor, but I have to be honest, I don't quite like them as much. There's something about them. Like they're always wanting things. Well, if you want it, take it. But they don't. It's infuriating. I mean, following my dream took a lot of work, but, well, that's just what it takes. Speaking of, I do have a lot of paperwork to file. A bank in every city. That's the plan. It was good to see you, Jimmy. Look, Jimmy, I could sit here and talk to you about old times all day, but I've got a lot of work in front of me. I think there's a storyline brewing with him, but if there was a conclusion to it, I never found it. So I do wonder about that. Wharf dog. Alright, there's the shop. Miss Robin is here. Alright, so we got a yo-yo. Now, this is +4 attack. I'm not going to equip it. I think having a slow on my basic attack is better. +6 is kind of a big deal for his character, though. So let me see. Knockoff handbag. Cat claws. We definitely want that. I actually am going to get the knuckle duster. Made by goons for goons. And there's a reason for that. And then we got the pinstripe shoe. Okay, black spiral. Good magic attack. Getting that. How are my items? My items are fine. These are items for the house, for the clubhouse that I could get. What the hell? Be nice to have a full set of everything. Alright, that's pretty much all my money. So, Jimmy stays the same. I got a winter coat, though. Does anyone... A thick wool might be hot and itchy, but it gives you extra protection. So that's another, higher defense, but not as much magic defense situation. I don't think I need that. What I'm gonna do with Buck is we're going to equip the Knuckle Duster. His magic attack goes down, but who cares? And then we're gonna give, her the stun chance. Now, the reason this is good is because she has really fast speed, and if you remember, stunning only matters if you attack before the person. Otherwise, it is 100% useless. So, that's good. And we don't have any other trinkets. Then we got Jonathan. Instead of having padded paws, he gets cat claws. Deals extra damage to new upholstery. Now, that lowers other stuff by him. His magic attack and... See, they don't tell you that. I'm going to equip it anyway, but that kind of sucks that that happens. But he's also going to get the Black Spiral. Because he does have different magic attack. Less than he did before, because his fur was taken away, but whatever. Or his padded paws. I've done pretty well here thanks to the bar scene. Living in perpetual nighttime is doing a number on my internal clock, though. Hello. If you're looking for Captain Fish, he's at Wharf Dog with the rest of the crew. Me? I'd rather look after the sea worm. Bars aren't really my thing. What about being shooken? Are you shook? I don't understand. Did I offend you? No, it's kind of a thing I do. I get how it's kind of not the best when done to people I don't know, but I can't help it. I was just born to shake. Oh my. There's a lot of people here. Oh, and look who it is. Hey, Jimmy. The people in Legato said that Mute Notes were the dangerous place, but now that I'm here, it seems pretty cool. I think the people of Legato might be too stiff. Anyway, I hear that Ella's supposed to put on a great show. Who's Ella? I don't know. Aren't new experiences exciting? I gotta give you the customary greeting, though, Timothy. Hey, you've got to be careful with me, Jimmy. I'm still a tiny mouse, after all. Jimmy! How many times are we going to run into each other? I'm starting to think you're the president of my fan club. I'm sure you've taken note of the distinguished young frog sitting across me. He's none other than my brother, Harry. He's a marvelous sailor, you know. He was just regaling me with stories of his latest adventures. I like to check in with him every now and again. He's my favorite sibling. One of 17,173. Well, he's the only one that's still alive. The rest didn't make it out of the water. Goldfish, you know. Hope my brother hasn't been too much of a handle. He's eccentric, I know, but he's the only family I've got. When I'm away at sea too long, sometimes even I miss the guy. Oh, you need to be shook, though. Gotta be shook. I know you're a friend of my brother, but that's pretty rude, you know. Jimmy, we can have some marvelous fun later, but right now you're interrupting family time. Information guy is too busy eating a banana to acknowledge you. Wow, even when I shake him, that's crazy. This place is normally pretty low-key, but all the weirdos showed up when Elsa sings. You better be on your best behavior. I'm, you know, a real live knight. Or I was. I guess I'm just a bouncer now. So he looks just like one of the knights that I fought, even though I didn't actually fight any knights. I fought people dressed up as the knights, but he looks just like them. Best behavior this. Hey, I know I'm a little out of shape, but I'll have you know I'm a former Legato Knight, so he just absolutely confirmed that he is one of the 5 legendary Legato Knights that have supposedly been spread around the world. Aren't you a little bit too young for a place like this? I can't serve you, you know? Oh, wait, you're probably just here to listen to Elsa sing. Ah, she's the best. Oh, did you hear that, Jimmy? Mr. Tanaka said that his friend would meet us here, so wouldn't it be fun to take in a show while we wait? It's been a while since we've gotten to unwind. Mind stepping aside, kid? I've had a tough day. I want an alcohol boozy, and make it a double. Come to listen to your sister? How come you don't go on stage anymore? We miss you, you know? You want me to sing for you, Boozy? I'll sing for you. Right into the bottom of this empty glass. Dell, baby cakes, you got to take me back. Mute it, brass man. Can't you see a dame's trying to forget? Forget what? Forget me? Forget us? Fine. I see how it is. You think you're so smart, like you know everything. Well, you sure know a lot about breaking a man's heart. It's bad enough I've got to work for that old grump now. So can a girl drink away her troubles in peace anymore? Alright, there's a lot of other interesting characters here, despite that. Oh, Jonathan's, is he talking to Timothy? Interesting. Jimmy? I can't help but feel you haven't been very talkative to me lately. If it's because you're sorry that you locked me in your closet, then I just want you to know that it's no big deal. I mean, it was pretty lonely in there. And I think it was a pretty rotten thing for you to do to your best friend, if I'm being honest. There were old clothes in there that smelled bad. It was dark. None of the other toys could talk. Yeah, overall I would say it wasn't very pleasant, no sir. But hey, I forgive you, buddy. That's what being a friend is all about. And I'm a good friend. A very good friend. The best. And as your best friend, I just want what's best for you. Well, hey, buddy. It sure is fun to roughhouse. I think he seems a little bit bitter. But we don't know the circumstances about that. I don't trust that Tanaka guy. He talks too much and I want to punch his dumb sunglasses off his face. If he set us up, I'm gonna be so pissed. Yeah, keep doing that and see what happens. I used to sing a little in college, you know. Oh, I'm sure I've told you a million times before. Helga and the Phantoms. I'd love to go up on the stage someday. Looks like the show's about to start. Want to have a seat? Not quite yet. Well, there's still a little bit of time left. Have fun, but don't wander off too far. Oh, I love you too, baby. I don't know if she ever responds negatively to you shaking her. Well, I can't go into the ladies' bathroom. Elsa... It's not Elsa. It's Ella. Ella's getting ready for the gig. We'll be on in a minute. Keep your cool, kid. His name is Keys. He looks like he's a talking keyboard. I mean, what if I need to use a urinal, guys? You gonna move? Hey, stop. You're making me nervous. Oh, man. Better not get sick on stage again. Keep it together, Jacko. How many times have we played in this old club? You'll be fine. Not cool. But you certainly are cool. Jacko is kind of hopeless, but he's my best friend. The rhythm section has to stay together, or the whole band falls apart. Keep shaking me like that, and you'll have a drum solo. Is he just a cymbal? Want some advice, kid? Don't get mixed up with dames, especially ones with ice for a heart. You want those arms, kid? Yes, why do you... Oh, he's implying he's gonna rip them off. Jargon, he said nothing. Jargon has tears in his eyes, but he says nothing. The high seas, untamed lands, treasure. Understand? I'm talking about adventure, my boy. The name's Captain Fish. I am the captain of the greatest ship to ever taste the salty sea air of freedom, the Sea Worm. We're taking a break in mute notes before heading out for more adventure. Don't bother talking to my companion. Jargon is from a strange foreign land. He doesn't talk much, but if he did, you probably wouldn't understand it. Splash, splash, splash! You're making my goldfish go on quite an adventure. His name is Joppy Junior. He's wearing a goldfish on his head. I always thought this was some type of turban. It is not a turban. It is a goldfish. I somehow went through the entire game without knowing this. Okay. Well, I guess the only way it's pointed out is if you shake him. Alright, well, I guess we should start the show, because I don't think I can leave. Yeah, Jimmy doesn't want to leave without his family. Alright, starting the show. This also kind of reminds me of Earthbound with the Runaway 5. Jimmy feels something brush against his leg. Nobody move. Inspector Ludwig here. If there's a case that needs solving, I'm the man for the job. And right now, it looks like we've got ourselves a case. A big one. And it starts with a capital M. Well, this is just a mess. It looks like this mysterious sailor has been put through the ringer. It's a euphemism. No point in sugarcoating this. He's all torn up. He's been ripped apart. His guts are all over the place. Maybe I've been doing this gig for too long. Gotten too cynical. But I'm mainly sorry for Boozy here. This is gonna take one hell of a deep cleaning before this carpet is not all gross. And not so fast, Toots. Where are you going? I didn't sign up for a night like this, Ludwig. Yeah, well, neither did I. But I've got a dead cellar in front of me and one hell of a mess to clean up. So you're staying right here. You're all staying right here. You know why? You're all suspects. That's right, all of you, including you, dame. I've got an eye on everyone here. That stuffed bear? Watching you. Weird guy with a fishbowl for a head? Watching you. That creepy quiet kid? You better believe I'm watching you. Nobody's leaving this building till the murder is solved. End of story. Then can a girl go and powder her nose? Go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. But I'm going to interview each and every one of you, and that means you too. So don't get any bright ideas while you're in there. Dell, maybe it's better not to go by yourself. Oh, and I suppose you want to protect me? Some guard dog you'd be. All bark and no bite. Do yourself a favor, Spot. Go find yourself a new chew toy. This one's all worn out. I need a drink. All right. Now that all the distractions are out of the way, it's time to get down to business. Get ready to witness my exemplary powers of deduction at work. Wait. Hello. Information guy here. Inspector Ludwig sure seems to have his hands full. Maybe you can give him some help. If you look around the room, you'll see several potential suspects. By talking to these suspects and using deductive reasoning, you can narrow them down. Then you can establish a motive. With a clear suspect and motive, you might just crack this case. Furthermore, oh my God. Someone's knocked over this table. Probably the murderer. This is an important clue. Well, this is when I gave the gruesome warning, it's stuff like that. I mean, don't look at the pixel art too long. It is extremely gruesome. What the hell? Oh, that's a sink. I thought it was a urinal that was ripped in half for a second. All right. If anyone comes after Ella, I'll clock him. Stuff's always been bad in this godforsaken town, but it just got worse. When this is all over, we've got to find a new club and a new town. That's right, Ella. We're getting out of this one-horse town. You'll be the biggest star in the world. All right, I'm going to assume they have the same shake in line, so I'm not going to shake everyone. Oh, dear. Jimmy, something dangerous is going on. I've never felt quite so scared before. If I get attacked next, you'll protect me, right? Of course. Everyone's upset. It's just a little blood. We can still have a good time if we use our imaginations. Oh my. Poor Joggin. Actually, I'm not too shook up about him. I lose crewmates all the time on the high seas. It's just part of adventuring. Joggin had only been with us for a short time. I'll remember him as a quiet guy who did his own thing. One time I asked him to pass me the butter, and he stared at me for a solid 5 minutes. That was the type of guy he was. Well, he couldn't speak English as far as I could tell, so I won't hold it against him. Still, that cornbread was super dry and I almost choked. And at that point, you just reach up and get the butter, right? So he was eating alone with him then? Because you think someone else would have... Or whatever. Don't question it too much. Another lost crewmate. I don't know how the captain keeps it together. Well, I guess that's why he's the captain. I'll get Maney to help with writing a letter to Joggin's folks. She's good with languages. Well, that certainly put a damper on my evening. Come to think of it, this club is quite froggy indeed. Seeing Harry was nice, but I'm very much looking forward to going somewhere else marvelous. You know, he's definitely dead and nobody cares. This type of violence is totally inappropriate, Jimmy. Have you been watching scary movies with Buck again? Well, what do you got to say about that, Buck? I don't like this. Not one bit. Whoever killed those guys is still here. Did you hear it running around in the dark? Don't wander too far away from me. I do like that because despite the fact that Buck is a dick, he is still protective of his little brother. Can't interact with that. Ignore the fact that I almost destroyed the crowd sim. Clues all around you, kid. You've just got to know what to look for. Give me some time to work through this. I'll crack the case. Oh man, I'm such a failure as a bouncer. I was so into Ella's performance that I was completely caught off guard. I hope she'll still give me an autograph when this is all over. If Boozy's gonna freak out, that's just more alcohol for me. I'm gonna get hammered. Don't say that, Jocko. You're the best bassist I've ever played with. Everything will be alright. You'll see. My brother was right. I never should have left Legato. This is a travesty. My busiest day in years, and this happens. No one's gonna want to come here anymore. I think I just talked to everyone. I believe in order to pass this part, you need to talk to every single person. And I don't think I missed anyone. So let's talk to him again. All right, everyone, gather around. This case is as good as solved. Everyone here? Good. Before I get into accusations, let's go over some of the clues that I have used to reach my conclusions. Clue number 1. The bodies. They're all torn up. I mean, look at them. Blood is everywhere. Guts are missing. Even the bones have been gnawed on. This wasn't the work of some noodle-armed frog with a derringer. This was done by a real brute. Clue number 2. The number of victims. Since there was a second victim, this must mean that the first victim wasn't the intended one. So, who was the intended victim? Who knows? It was pitch black at the time of the murder. As far as we know, the intended victim might still be among us. Clue number 3. The murderer has a fragrant disregard for tables. Probably all furniture. I'm not sure how that pieces into the puzzle yet. Probably should have kept that one to myself, to be honest. Clue number 4. This is a big one. This is the clue that's gonna bust this case wide open. Are you ready for it? The light switch. Both of the murders took place in total darkness. Since there's only one light switch, the murderer would have to have access to it prior to each killing. As you all know, when the first murder took place, almost everyone in the room was listening to Ella sing. However, one person was absent. That person would have access to the light switch. That person would have turned off the lights. That person would have ripped those poor victims apart with his bare hands. And that person is none other than... you, Frank! What? Don't try to deny it, Frank. Everyone knows you're a local lowlife. A real thug. You've stolen cars. You've picked pockets. You've pushed kids around and stolen groceries from old ladies. And this is just the next step in your life of crime. That's true that I did all that bad stuff, but I didn't do no murders. Can it, Frank? You're going away for a long, long time. No. Wait, what about this guy? I was nowhere near the light switch when he got killed. I'm glad you asked. Here's what I think happened. At the time of the first murder, Frank was waiting for his moment in the bathroom. At the end of Ella's song, he jumped out, turned off the lights, and proceeded to beat his first victim mercilessly. He then ran back, turned on the lights, and snuck back into the bathroom to clean up amidst the confusion. After washing away the evidence, he returned and took a seat at the bar, where he was during the second murder. As you all know, the second murder happened very quickly. It would have been impossible for Frank to run across the room, turn off the lights, murder the second victim, and run back without us noticing. As it so happens, a second person left the room prior to the second murder. Remember? I do. It was none other than your accomplice, Miss Dale. Not Dale. My sister wanted her to fly. That may be true, Miss Ella, but would she let her boy toy do the killing for her? It's my suggestion that Miss Dale turned the lights off while Frank quickly dispatched the second victim. Now, all that's left is to arrest both murderers. Miss Dale! Probably some kind of distraction tactic. Everyone pile into the woman's room. It's official police business, so it's not weird. Well, you heard the detective. Let's see what the hubbub is about. Oh boy. I can't save. Alright, well, guess we're gonna keep going. Oh my god, they really did cram into here. Pretty cramped in here, yeah, it is. Are you alright? It didn't get you anywhere, did it? You ran by so fast, I think I crawled into the air ducts. Dill, I'm here for you, baby cakes. I've given it some thought. This is probably the second worst gig I have ever played. I've never been in here before. Another exciting adventure. This country is crazy. I wonder what crazy place we'll wind up in next. The captain has a knack for hiding in the worst places. I've got a particularly marvelous statue that would really bring this room together. Keep an eye out, Jimmy. Don't forget that the murderer is still on the loose. That's why I'm staying right here with everyone. Now I've got to replace the vents. I feel a little uncomfortable here. If the guy with beefy arms is the murderer, I'm gonna stay way over here. It smells worse than I thought it would in here. The grate's been torn open. Hey, kid. Boozy tells me that this air duct goes directly to the utility closet. Mind following me? If someone's in there, I might not be able to take him alone. Huh? Why am I asking a kid? Well, you're not from around here. If I'm wrong about this whole murder thing, I'm really going to look like an idiot. If you try to throw me under the bus, no one will believe you because you're an outsider. You don't become a private eye unless you got smarts like me. No. Let's go. Still unable to save. Just ignore those dead bodies. Ah! Don't sneak up behind me! I've got bad news. The closet door was open when I got here. Let's check it out. Oh dear. This must be Mr. Tanaka's friend. Don't worry, Jimmy. We may not have a lead, but I'm sure we'll find Uncle Lars and your father. Looks like we've got a murderer on our hands. The murderer must have come out of this room, so everyone who was in the bathroom is innocent, including Frank. He's gonna be so mad. I'm probably gonna get beat up real bad. Guess I deserve it. Look, kid, you're free to go, but don't tell anyone about this yet. This means that the murderer is out there on the streets somewhere. If you're leaving, be careful. Yeah, no, this was an entire gigantic distraction. I'm definitely leaving. Still not able to save. I'm assuming they're gonna clean up these bodies, but for God's sakes. There we go. That's what I like to see. The ability to save. Oh boy. Well, this entire... Well, well. It's been a long time, Jimmy. When you escaped, I knew it was only a matter of time before I found you again. I just had to sever my ties with those useless thugs. Yep. Now, I have you all to myself. Did you like the presents I left you? I wanted very much to give you your own organs. Too bad there were so many people there. No bother. There will be no escape tonight. This might be a serious battle, and I should have deposited all my money, but I forgot that it happened. Meet the true murderer. The dog. Mutt. Okay. Do you have anything to steal? No. Okay. First order of business, turn into a blob. And you know what? I'm gonna just attack him regularly to slow him down first. You magnificent combo. You regular attack. Maybe he'll stun him. Hopefully she's faster than him. And black spiral. There we go. Okay, Helga is faster than him, but he's faster than everyone else. So hopefully the fact that he's sticky will hopefully make him slower than everyone else. All right, next, a nice blast of toxic sludge. We'll use Crush. Liz Lemon yourself, and we'll use Sunshine. Poisoned. There we go. Mutt releases a deep something or other. Didn't really say. Alright, attack. He's probably gonna do some type of special attack. I think I'm gonna use Undulate to try to draw attacks to Jimmy instead of other people. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I'm doing it. Everyone's healed right now, so I might as well just attack. Maybe I'll get lucky and stun him. And use Black Spiral. There's a one-turn cooldown on Black Spiral, so I can't use it every turn. Okay, Buck is now faster than him also because of the slowdown thing. Alright. I don't know if that was a good idea or not, but... I have to be honest, miasma's a thing that a bunch of guys have, and I don't quite know what it does. Alarm clock on Jimmy. And even Jonathan is faster than him. Good. Alright, Jimmy's afraid. Which is unfortunate. Just use Bully. Comforting Smile, and Black Spiral. Hey, I thought... Oh, he doesn't have Undulate anymore because he died. I forgot. Alright, whatever. Well, I'm changing into the bear now. Not Jonathan Bear, the Grumble Bear. So I'm gonna use Head-on Collision, times 3 damage. It's like Magnificent Combo, but there's no cooldown, it just damages you a bit. We'll use Crush, Comforting Smile, and I think we're just gonna use a Coca-Cola on Buck. Alright. I think he's gonna go on a rampage next turn since he just said he was growling. And it looks like miasma's like poison, okay. But I don't think I can get rid of it. So... I'm gonna do what I call a guard round. We're all gonna take, we're all gonna go on guard. Jimmy prepares for the oncoming onslaught. And he's going on a rampage. Yeah. So, like, he does a lot of damage when he does that, but if everybody guards, it's usually not that big of a deal. And he's not sticky anymore, so only Helga's faster than him. High five on Jonathan, I think. Yeah. Alright. Bam. Damn it, I think he's gonna go on a rampage again. I should probably defend again. Alright, here we go. That wasn't what I was expecting, but it wasn't great. Let's do Rampage. I'm gonna hit him with my strongest attack. We're gonna do this. Helga's gonna use Comforting Smile. And Jonathan, use High Five on Jimmy, please. Bam! 100 damage. We're healed up. He's gonna do something crazy next round also. Despite that, though, let's just tank it. I don't know if this is a good idea. It's probably a bad idea, but we're gonna do it. Ants on a log on Buck. Really curious as to what his attack is gonna be. He went on a rampage. That's gonna kill someone. Yep. Alright. Head-on collision. Comforting smile. And alarm clock. Boom. He's up. E! Okay, that wasn't too bad. That miasma's brutal. I think we need more healing. I need to get back up to where I was. So, we're gonna turn into a flower. So, Comforting Smile, Magnificent Combo, Comforting Smile, and Cola on Helga. Double Cola because it's Jonathan. And we will guard next turn because he's gonna do something ridiculous. He's doing something ridiculous every other turn, though. It's almost unsustainable to keep him guarding, but... There we go. Alright, we only lived through that because I was guarding. Smile. Crush. We'll do High Five on yourself, and you do Ansonolog on Buck. Oh, man. This is so dangerous, this fight. There we go. That was a nice hit. Okay. I'm gonna turn back into a bear. Alright. And let's do it. I'll just do head-on collision so I'm not stunned. Buck is out of energy. So... we'll just have him attack. He might get a double attack, and then it'll all be fine. High Five on Jimmy. No. Let's do a Comforting Smile. And you, give a Cola to Buck. Uh-oh. Jonathan is down. Ooh. Jimmy's at 1 health. So let's not do head-on collision. Let's do Rampage. You're actually gonna heal. You're gonna revive. And we might all die. Actually, he shouldn't attack this town. Oh, he just attacked this time. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do this. Oh, but Jonathan is up. Okay. Everyone heal themselves. How about that? And you'll heal themselves to full unless I don't go first. This is so bad. He keeps on doing that. And I used the wrong thing twice. That's amazing. That is amazing that I did that. Alright. Ansonolog. Ansonolog. Just need to... He's just repeatedly roaring at us. Alright. Alarm clock. Alarm clock. Now, will they have enough? Okay. Yeah. Alright, Jimmy is going to turn into a bird. Okay. And use Elaborate Dance. You'll use Magnificent Combo, you'll use Comforting Smile, and you'll use Ansonolog on Jimmy. Alright, I'm invincible. Jimmy's invincible this turn. Is that gonna kill anyone? Nope, but close. And the poison might kill someone next round. Okay, I guess poison can't kill anyone, so that's good. Let's see, let's use Bully. Let's just attack. Or wait, no, he's probably not faster. Also, don't use Bully. Attack so that he's slower. I should have been keeping up on that this entire time. Comforting Smile. And... use an Ansonolog on yourself. You probably will die. If he roars again, that's going to take people out. Good. He's slower now. There's the roar. And everyone lived. Okay. Good. We have a chance here. You see, I think Jimmy's afraid for some reason, so that's not great. Since he's slow, I'm going to insult. This should take away his turn, which is really good. High Five on yourself, and full heal on Buck. Bam, startled. Cool, alright. Let's turn into the bear.
And we're gonna use head on, or we're gonna use rampage. Then you attack regularly. You use comforting smile. And for the first time in a long time, I think I've got some breath. Let's attack him. We gotta try to take him out soon. Ooh, I was hoping for a critical there. Buck got a critical. He's gonna do something crazy next round. Guard, guard. I think if Helga gets hit, she's gonna die anyway, so let's have her not guard. She's gonna heal. She's probably gonna die. There we go. There it is. Alright. Cool. Are you not he's not stunned anymore, but he doesn't have any HP. Alright, or MP. Attack. Oh god, we really gotta kill this guy. High five on yourself. Actually, no, high five on Jimmy, I think. And then full heal on Helga. Come on, guys, we need this. Double attack. Oh god, alright. Attack. Screw it, attack. Full heal on yourself. Full heal on Buck, that's more important. Oh my god! Boom! Holy crap, that was rough. Like, I really didn't think I was gonna pull that off for a bit there. I was running out of heals, like... Yeah, I mean, that guy's the leader of the petty thugs for a reason. Jimmy's now level 13. Helga's level 13. Alright, everyone leveled up a Buck. He's dead. I caught the murderer. Oh, this is where the private eye is. You can actually talk to him before the case starts, but I didn't. Before I go back into that bar, can I get a drink real quick? Also, where'd the person running the bank isn't here anymore. Alright, well, just so you know, your bank is unattended. Did you know that? Oh my god. Oh god, let me just re-up. Okay, they're outside now. Alright, back to full. And the other 100 can go back in the bank if I really wanted to, I guess. That was such a grueling battle. Holy crap. I feel like this experience has brought us closer together as a band. There's a big world out there, kid. As big as you can imagine. I'm sure we'll run into each other again. I know I might not be as talented as my brother, but when my friends have my back, I feel I can do just about anything, or go about anywhere. I don't know what he said. Harry's about to set sail again. I know that you enjoy our chats, Jimmy, but maybe you should send him off. He gets awfully lonely out there without me. Dale is so much more down to earth than me. I'm gonna miss her so much. Hello was always the talented one. I hope she writes me since I'll be stuck here. Some bouncer I am. Boosie's gonna fire me for sure. Okay, I think I should probably go back to Legato before I go anywhere, because there's a thing I'm supposed to be able to do with him, but I don't seem to be able to. Everyone pitched in cleaning up the place. I, hope this whole triple homicide thing won't hurt business. Triple homicide? I thought there was only 2 deaths. Okay, well. We're probably going to have to travel pretty far to find some more hopping clubs in this. Being a magician can get pretty stressful at times. Don't try to hold me back. I'm gonna murder this guy. Teach him to call me a murderer. Things were said, mistakes were made. I'll admit that. Just go easy on the face. I don't think there's any helping you, bud. Yeah. There's supposedly one treasure chest somewhere in this town. I just have no idea where. Well, yeah, that's that. I can talk to those guys, but it might initiate a thing. So I think we're just going to, I think I'm just going to end the episode. This is a pretty good length, and I completed an entire, like, little arc, so it's actually kind of perfect. So I am Cross Knights. Thank you very much for watching. On the next episode, we will continue our adventure. Unfortunately, oh, of course. A petty thug was killed. That was the triple homicide. 3 people did die. I completely forgot about that one guy. He was pretty nondescript after all. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you to my patrons. My voice hurts a lot, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.